Kansas Senator Roger Marshall. Sir, welcome back to National Report. Again, it was a big win yesterday for President Trump and his picks for his cabinet. Let's dive in on RFK Jr. I know we've spoken before, of course, with your medical background here. Do you see him facing any trouble in a full Senate vote?
Well, I think that he'll make it across the finish line. This may be down partisan lines, but I just want to thank all the people that reached out to their senators in support of Bobby Kennedy Jr. Look, he's going to be a great disruptor. He's going to focus on chronic health and trying to make people healthy again by preventing these diseases, by focusing on proper nutrition, by decreasing the toxins we're exposed to. I think he's going to be a game changer. So the Democrats are going to bring out all the tools that they've got. They're just really hung up on a couple issues. It feels like a barroom brawl here in D.C. right now, but we'll get him across the finish line.
Yeah, and I forget which lawmaker it was, but it rightfully pointed out that it's much more than vaccines that the health secretary oversees. And that was something crucial that should stand out as well, despite skepticism that was shown before. But again, making America healthy again, that MAHA movement seems to be taking shape. Senator, we know tomorrow morning will be a very special one for you, co-hosting the National Prayer Breakfast. Why is this 90 years? We take a look at the website now. Why is this 90-year tradition where President Trump had such a presence as well, and you could see previous presidents participating? Why is this so important to you?
Well, look, our faith, America's faith, has provided a moral compass for this nation since its beginning, that this country was founded by people of faith. And from President Washington to President Lincoln and then President Eisenhower, who really kicked this thing off in 1953, have all been people of faith that have turned to their faith in those most crucial moments in history. And I just want to take people back to 1953. President Eisenhower, former five-star Supreme Allied Commander, is now the President of the United States. And a senator from Kansas reaches out to the president and says, "How are you doing, Mr. President?" And he says, "Look, this is the loneliest job in the world right now." They invite him to a prayer breakfast. It turns into this national prayer breakfast, a day when this country gets on our knees and says, "Look, God, we've fallen short. We've drifted away. We need you. We want to be on your side." And I think that's the theme you're going to hear tomorrow, is that America is on God's side, and we're just so grateful and just want to be that city, that shining city on the hill again. So faith, a very important part of this nation's history.
I'd love to hear that. By the way, we need some more prayers. We need some faith in this world. I understand. Again, it's a bipartisan effort, so that'll be great to see. You've got senators from across the aisle coming together and praying for this country. I wanted to ask you also about some news today marking National Girls and Women's Sports Day. President Trump's going to sign an executive order. This will prevent transgender athletes from competing in women's sports. And really, it's a way to save women's sports. Could you speak to that, Senator? What are your thoughts on this executive order?
Well, I just appreciate President leadership's once again that he's doing what he said he was going to do. Promises made, promises kept. I was in middle school when Title IX was passed, 1972, and I think many people, everyone would agree with me that it was day and night when that happened, and all of a sudden there were more opportunities for young ladies to compete in sports. I played 4 sports growing up all the way through high school. Sports teach us so much about hard work and competition and teamwork and leadership, so many things that you learn on the basketball court, on the track, on the baseball field. And it gave young ladies that opportunity to develop that side, that emotional strength as well. So I appreciate President Trump preserving and protecting that. Look, I haven't yet to meet a person that thinks it's okay for boys to compete against girls, let alone boys be in the girls' locker rooms. I have a wonderful daughter, a granddaughter on the way now as well, and I want to preserve that opportunity for them. It's not safe for boys to compete in girls' sports, and it's not fair. This country was built fairness, so I appreciate President Trump's leadership once again. Right. Promises made, promises kept from Donald J. Trump.
3 p.m. Local time in D.C., that's when that executive order will be signing in. No men and women's sports. Very plainly put, never thought you need an EO to do it, but here we are.
Information. Truth is freedom. is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.